Hey beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Daily House. I'm absolutely thrilled you're here today because we're diving into one of my favorite design territories, creating that perfect white rustic fall bedroom inspired by the incredible Leanne Ford. If you're new here, I'm all about making sophisticated design accessible to everyone. So hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for your weekly dose of design inspiration. Today, we're transforming spaces with earthy accents and that crisp autumn farmhouse vibe that makes hearts flutter. Drop a comment below about your favorite fall design element. I read every single one. Before we dive into our spaces, let's understand what makes Leanne Ford's style so captivating. Her approach centers on lived-in luxury, that perfect balance between refined elegance and comfortable functionality. Think clean lines meets vintage charm, where every piece tells a story. Her signature white palette creates a serene backdrop that allows natural textures and carefully curated accessories to shine. This philosophy transforms ordinary farmhouse elements into extraordinary design statements. The key is layering different white sand creams with organic materials like weathered wood, natural linen, and aged metals to create depth without overwhelming the senses. Your farmhouse exterior sets the stage for the entire fall experience. Start with crisp white or cream siding, Leanne's go-to choice that reflects natural light beautifully. Add warmth through natural wood shutters in weathered gray or sage green, creating the authentic farmhouse character. For fall touches, incorporate seasonal elements like burgundy mums and galvanized planters, vintage wooden crates filled with mini pumpkins, and a gorgeous autumn wreath on your front door. Consider adding string lights along the porch for that magical golden glow. The goal is creating an inviting entrance that whispers "Welcome home" while maintaining the clean, sophisticated aesthetic Leanne is famous for. The entryway is your home's handshake, and in true Leanne Ford style, it should be both beautiful and brilliantly functional. Instill simple shaker-style hooks and warm brass or matte black for coats and hats. Keep it streamlined with 3 to 5 hooks maximum. A narrow console or vintage bench provides seating while housing shoe storage underneath. Add a large round mirror with a thin metal frame to expand the space visually. For fall, incorporate a jute runner, a vintage wooden ball for keys, and a small arrangement of wheat or dried hydrangeas. The secret is maintaining clean lines while adding personality through carefully chosen accessories that serve a purpose. Transform your living room into an autumn sanctuary using Leanne's signature approach of mixing textures and tones within a neutral palette. Start with a crisp white or cream sofa, the anchor of your space. Layer in full colors through throw, pillows in rust, sage, and warm taupe, choosing fabrics like chunky knits, linen, and soft mohair. A vintage wood coffee table adds warmth, styled with a simple tray holding candles and a small pumpkin. Incorporate natural elements through a jute rug, woven baskets for storage, and perhaps a vintage ladder displaying cozy throws. The lighting should feel warm and inviting. Think table lamps with linen shades and perhaps some battery-operated candles for ambience. The dining room is where Leanne Ford's magic truly shines, creating spaces that feel both special and approachable. Center your design around a simple wooden table, preferably with some age and character. For fall tablescaping, use a neutral linen runner as your base, then layer in natural elements like mini white pumpkins, eucalyptus branches, and wooden candlesticks. Choose dinnerware in creamy whites and warm beiges. Mismatched vintage pieces add personality. The chairs should feel comfortable and lived in. Consider mixing wood tones or adding simple linen cushions overhead. A simple chandelier or pendant, light in brass or black iron provides both function and style, creating intimate lighting for autumn dinners with loved ones. The kitchen embodies Leanford's clean aesthetic while embracing seasonal touches. White shaker cabinets provide the perfect backdrop, paired with marble or quartz countertops in warm undertones. Open shelving displays everyday dishes and glassware. Think white pottery, wooden cutting boards, and vintage glassware. For full, style shelves with small pumpkins, dried wheat in simple vases, and warm copper pots, the refrigerator should feel integrated. Consider panel-ready options or simply keep it clean and clutter-free. A vintage-inspired coffee machine becomes a focal point on the counter. Hardware in warm brass or matte black adds sophistication. The key is maintaining functionality while creating visual interest through carefully curated everyday objects that feel both beautiful and purposeful. Design your family room is the ultimate cozy retreat while maintaining Lean's sophisticated aesthetic. A large, comfortable sectional in neutral linen or cotton becomes the centerpiece. Choose fabrics that can handle daily life while looking effortlessly chic. The flat-screen TV should feel integrated into the design, perhaps mounted above a simple wooden console or vintage credenza. For fall, add warmth through textured throw blankets in rust and cream. Floor pillows for extra seating, and perhaps a vintage trunk as a coffee table. Incorporate task lighting through table lamps and floor lamps with warm bulbs. The goal is creating a space that feels relaxed enough for movie nights yet polished enough for entertaining guests unexpectedly. Create a home office that inspires productivity while maintaining Leanford's serene aesthetic. Choose a simple wooden desk. Vintage pieces add character, paired with a comfortable chair in neutral linen or leather. A small vintage radio adds charm while providing background music during work sessions. Display a unique desk clock and a few carefully chosen books to personalize the space. Storage should feel intentional. Use vintage baskets or simple wooden boxes to hide clutter. A desk lamp with a linen shade provides focus lighting. For full touches, add a small potted plant, perhaps some dried branches in a simple vase, and warm-toned accessories that inspire creativity without creating distraction. Every home needs a dedicated reading space, and Leanford's approach makes it both inviting and stylish. Choose a comfortable chair, perhaps a vintage leather armchair or upholster piece in neutral fabric. Position near natural light. A simple side table holds your current reading glasses, and a warm beverage. Add comfort through a soft throw blanket and small pillow. For fall, incorporate warm lighting through a floor lamp or table lamp with a linen shade. A small vintage stool can serve as extra seating or a footrest. The key is creating a sense of enclosure and intimacy within the larger space, using perhaps a bookshelf or room divider to define the area while maintaining the open, airy feel characteristic of Lean's designs. Your bedroom should embody pure tranquility, following Leanford's philosophy of creating spaces that nurture rest and rejuvenation. Start with crisp white bedding, high-quality cotton or linen in layers that invite touch. Add fall warmth through throw pillows in muted oranges, soft browns, and sage greens. A vintage wooden nightstand on each side of the bed provides functionality while adding character. For autumn touches, consider dried branches in a simple vase, a cozy reading chair in the corner, and perhaps vintage brass sconces for ambient lighting. The floor should feel warm underfoot. A vintage rug or simple jute piece anchors the space. Window treatments should be simple and natural. Linen curtains that filter light beautifully while maintaining privacy and warmth. Transform your bathroom into a spa-like retreat using Leanford's minimalist approach with warm touches. Keep the color palette neutral. Whites, creams, and warm grays create a serene backdrop. The shower should feel spacious and clean. Consider subway tiles or large format tiles in neutral tones. A wooden vanity or one with clean lines provides storage while maintaining the aesthetic. Add warmth through natural textures, a jute bath mat, wooden accessories, and perhaps some dried eucalyptus hanging in the shower. Simple. Quality fixtures in brass or matte black elevate the space. For full, incorporate cozy towels in warm tones and perhaps a small potted plant that thrives in humid conditions, creating a connection to nature even in this intimate space. Even the garage can embody Leanford's aesthetic principles of beauty meeting function. Paint walls in crisp white or warm gray to brighten the space and create continuity with your home's interior. Install simple storage solutions, wooden shelves, metal baskets, and wall-mounted organizers keep everything tidy while looking intentional. Use vintage galvanized containers for seasonal decorations and gardening supplies. A simple workbench with clean lines provides functionality while maintaining the aesthetic. For full organization, designate areas for seasonal items like outdoor furniture, cushions, and holiday decorations. The key is treating this utilitarian space with the same design consideration as your interior rooms, creating a cohesive experience throughout your entire property that feels thoughtful and well curated. Your patio becomes an extension of your living space, especially during fall's perfect weather. Choose furniture in natural materials, teak, wicker, or metal in warm tones that complement your home's exterior. Create seating areas that encourage conversation. Consider a mix of comfortable chairs and perhaps a vintage bench. Add warmth through outdoor rugs and natural fibers and weather-resistant fabrics for fall entertaining. Incorporate string lights or lanterns for evening ambience. Style with potted mums, small pumpkins, and perhaps some outdoor pillows in seasonal colors. A simple outdoor dining table extends your entertaining capabilities. The goal is creating seamless indoor-outdoor living that maintains Leanford's aesthetic while embracing the natural beauty of autumn, making every moment spent outside feel intentionally designed. Mastering full farmhouse decor requires understanding a few key principles that separate amateur from professional results. First, embrace the less is more philosophy. Choose a few high-impact pieces rather than overwhelming your space. With seasonal items, focus on natural textures like wood, jute, and linen that complement rather than compete with your existing decor. When selecting seasonal colors, stick to a cohesive palette of 3 to 4 tones maximum, perhaps cream, rust, sage, and warm brown. Layer different shades of white and cream to create depth without chaos. Most importantly, ensure every seasonal element serves a purpose or tells a story. Random placement never achieves the sophisticated look we're after. Quality over quantity always wins in creating spaces that feel intentional and professionally designed. Selecting furniture for your full farmhouse aesthetic requires balancing comfort, functionality, and style. Look for pieces with clean lines and natural materials, solid wood, quality upholstery, and metal accents in warm tones. Vintage and antique pieces add character and authenticity, but ensure they're in good condition and proportionally correct for your space. Invest in neutral foundation pieces like sofas and dining tables that can adapt to seasonal changes through accessories. Consider the scale of each room. Oversized furniture overwhelms small spaces, while tiny pieces get lost in large rooms. Mix different wood tones for interest, but maintain a cohesive thread throughout your selections. The goal is creating a curated collection that feels intentional rather than accumulated, where each piece contributes to the overall harmony of your space. Accessories transform good spaces into extraordinary ones, and full farmhouse style offers endless opportunities for beautiful details. Choose accessories in odd numbers. Groups of 3 or 5 create more visual interest than even numbers. Vary heights and textures when styling surfaces. Combine tall candlesticks with shorter bowls and medium-height vases for dynamic arrangements. Natural elements like pinnacones, acorns, and dried branches bring authentic autumn feeling without looking artificial. Textiles play a crucial role. Layer different textures through pillows, throws, and rugs, but maintain color cohesion. Books become decorative elements when stacked and styled with small objects on top. The key is editing ruthlessly. Remove anything that doesn't serve the overall vision. Remember, negative space is as important as filled space in creating sophisticated, uncluttered environments that breathe and feel intentional. Lighting transforms the entire mood of your full farmhouse spaces, and understanding different types ensures beautiful results. Layer your lighting with ambient, task, and accent sources for complete functionality. Choose warm-toned bulbs 2700K 300K that create cozy, inviting atmospheres perfect for autumn evenings. Table lamps with linen or burlap shades provide soft, diffuse light that flatters both people and spaces. Consider dimmer switches for overhead fixtures to adjust brightness throughout the day. Candles add romance and warmth. Use real flames when possible. Battery-operated versions for safety in unattended areas. String lights create magical ambience on porches and patios. Floor lamps fill dark corners while adding vertical interest. The goal is eliminating harsh shadows while creating multiple poles of warm light that make every space feel welcoming and professionally designed. Color profoundly affects mood and perception, making thoughtful selection crucial for successful full farmhouse design. Warm whites and creams create feelings of peace and spaciousness while providing perfect backdrops. For seasonal accents, rust and burnt orange evoke autumn's natural beauty, stimulating appetite and conversation. Perfect for dining areas, sage green brings calming, nature-inspired tranquility that works beautifully in bedrooms and bathrooms. Warm browns ground spaces and create feelings of stability and comfort. The key is using these colors strategically rather than overwhelming spaces with too many competing tones. Consider how natural light changes throughout the day and seasons, affecting how colors appear. Test paint colors and fabric samples in different lighting conditions before committing. The goal is creating harmonious color stories that support your lifestyle while reflecting the sophisticated restraint characteristic of Leanne Ford's timeless aesthetic. Creating spaces that transition beautifully from season to season requires strategic thinking about both permanent and changeable elements. Invest in quality neutral foundation pieces, furniture, major textiles, and artwork that work year-round. Reserve seasonal expression for easily changeable accessories like pillows, throws, small decorative objects, and table arrangements. Store off-season items in designated areas, rotating them as needed to keep your decor feeling fresh and intentional. Create a seasonal decoration inventory, photographing arrangements you love for easy recreation. Consider natural elements that change with the seasons. Flowering plants for spring, fresh greenery for summer, autumn branches for fall, and evergreens for winter. The goal is maintaining your home's overall aesthetic while allowing for seasonal personality that reflects nature's cycles and keeps your spaces feeling alive and connected to the world outside. What an incredible journey we've taken together through every corner of full farmhouse design. From the welcoming foyer to the serene bedroom retreat, we've explored how Leanne Ford's signature style creates spaces that feel both sophisticated and authentically lived in. Remember, the key to achieving this look isn't perfection. It's about creating harmony between clean lines, natural textures, and carefully chosen seasonal touches that reflect your personal story. Start with one room and gradually extend these principles throughout your home. always prioritizing quality over quantity and function alongside beauty. I hope you're feeling inspired to try some of these ideas in your own space. Don't forget to subscribe to the Daily House for weekly design inspiration. Give this video a thumbs up if it sparked your creativity, and share your favorite full decorating tip in the comments below. I love connecting with our amazing design community.